questions yet to be answered. Brendan Pitre, 295, the heavily hyped, much anticipated world's debut. Brendan all smiles.
Hit 3:15 at his nationals in March. Never seen him in the IPF before.
At the Nationals, tying Gustav Hedlund's world record at 895. He is capable. Oh!
And he is on form today.
He is on form today. 2-1 he gets in. And 310 kilos for America's Brendan Pitre. With his top end being 315. We knew 295 was gonna move quick, but 310 is gonna give us a lot better indication where his top end's gonna be today.
I think he's got more.
Definitely more. Does he equal his previous best of 315? All right, well, Brendan Pitre, 315 his previous personal best. 320, Brendan trying to hold serve. The fellow contenders are pushing past anything they've ever put up. If Brendan wants that title, he's gonna have to do the same. He's hit this in training leading into the World Championships.
But it's very different when you have to fly to a different country and do it on the platform.
This could answer a lot of questions, whether you can meet the standard. Oh! And Brendan Pitre is also on point today. An emotional Pitre, thanking the crowd for their support.
We have got a dogfight on our hands. Paused it for good measure.
that definitely wasn't intended. America's Brendan Pitre, 197.5.
He's a great guy. He worked the platform at the World Bench Championships in Texas only a couple of weeks ago. Great way to give back to the sport.
Yeah, he's been at the venue each and every day of the World Championships. Bump into him all over town, very approachable. That's a pretty smooth opener.
Relatively narrow grip though.
Yeah.
But he's got long arms, he's got a big deadlift as
America's Brendan Pitre, 207.5. Big 10-kilo jump, but he's hit 212 and a half.
This match is his second attempt from his national competition in March. And he ended up, as you say, with 212 and a half that day.
If he holds serve on bench press, matching that with the 5 extra kilos he picked up from squats. Okay, wow, that's
slowed down a lot.
That's slowed down a lot.
Has he brought his grip in to overcome a...
Brendan Pitre, 210 kilos, 207.5 we thought was tough. 212 and a half is his previous personal best, but I think the Americans doing the right decision, only loading 210. And even this is going to be difficult.
He can't afford to miss, that's the reality of it.
This 2.5 kilos might be pivotal later on. Wow, you know what? Looked a lot like his second.
It really did. But he's got all the kilos he could from bench. He can go to work on deadlift.
$337.5 for Brendan Pitre. Brennan has pulled 367 and a half. But he beat his previous best squat earlier today. I'm assuming he's going to have more than that later on if he needs it. Wow.
He's made a statement there.
Wow. Brennan Pitre, 357 and a half. This is a big 20-kilo jump for him.
And this will move him ahead of Gustav Hedlund.
He'd still be behind Emil Krastev, but he's closing the gap. However, he's also got people behind him closing the gap in Carlos Peterson Griffith. There's opposition ahead of him and behind him, but he needs these 20 kilos.
Looking more focused for this lift. That's slowed him down a lot.
That's surprising. It's 3 white lights, but let's take a look at this.
95.
We saw this with the 66-kilo class, and we have almost a repeat performance. 365 kilos for Brennan Pitre. He has previously hit 367 and a half. It is within his means if he could hang on to it. Pay very close attention to that left hand. The crowd behind him. Oh, wow.
He's got the support.
Oh, wow.
His second was work, but he had a little bit more. Will this be decided in the weigh-in room?
Oh! It's gone! Just that left hand again.
Gustav Hedlund takes his first world title.
It almost doesn't even sound right to say it. Gustav Hedlund, a legend in the game already, his first world title.
I hesitated as I said it because it didn't sound right. Such a great lifter.